Good morning, everyone. Sean and I are on our way to the thrift store. Actually, we are already here, and we're going to do a little shopping, so join us as we go thrifting. So in a recent thrifting video, I did a voiceover, and I found that you guys actually really liked that a lot, so I think I'm going to do that again for this video. So this video is going to be several different thrifting trips, all in one video. I always start in this store at the shoe section. I found this really cool pair of Fila sneakers, and then I also found this really cool pair of, I think they were called, I can't even read exactly what the name of that is right there, but they were like this like really simple, pretty shoe. Then Sean found a pair of sneakers that he liked, but he ended up not buying those. I found a couple really interesting pairs of shoes, like this one right here that has different colors on it, like the blue and the white. I love looking at the shoe section. I've been buying a lot more shoes recently than I have in the past at the thrift store. Then I found these Velcro shoes. There was one pair in gray and then one in black. I really, really liked these shoes. And then I found a pair of Ugg boots, not Ugg boots, but Ugg slippers. I was so excited about those, and I definitely bought them. And then I found this really cool pair of platform heels. I thought they were so much fun. They kind of remind me of, it's like a total random connection, but there's an episode of Charlie Brown where it's like I think it's called the Easter Beagle, but they go to a shoe store, and the one character gets shoes, and those shoes kind of remind me of that episode. So that's kind of why I got those. And then the Ugg shoes are so cute. They're Ugg slippers, and I love the color and the style. They fit me perfectly too, which is really exciting. Then Sean found a couple pair of boots, but unfortunately they were too big. I did find him a pair of boots for Thriftmas though, and he absolutely loves them. And whenever I see boots at the thrift store, if they're in his size, I always buy them for him. Then I found this really beautiful coat. It did need a lint brush cleaning, but it was a little more than I wanted to spend, but I thought it was like a really simple, classic looking jacket. But I definitely have quite a few jackets like that, that colorful one that I recently shared with you guys. So I don't need any jackets right now. Of course, I went and I looked at the toys. I love looking at all of the different toys. I also found this really fun dinosaur shirt. It's like a dinosaur Easter shirt. And then I found this rug. I really liked this as well. I thought about getting it for my mom to use at her house, but I don't think it was actually half off that day, so I decided to not get that. But I thought it was really, really pretty. And then at the back of the store, there's a section that has several different types of toys and games. Sean found these really cool, like LED helicopter and car toys that I thought were really fun as well. I thought about maybe getting them for Thriftmas for next year, but we decided to not get them. Then we also found some different games as well, some different ooh, actually, I completely forgot about this. I found this amazing Lisa Frank little keychain notebook. I wanted to get it so badly. It was in this bag of other items, but I ended up not getting it. It was so cool, though. Sorry, I just was like really excited about that find. But Sean also found a flashlight that he said he had when he was younger, and it has like a separate lantern with it. So that was pretty cool. And then, as I was saying, this whole section has games and puzzles and things like that. And if you can hear anything, Finley's getting a drink right now. And Finley is my dog, in case you don't know. But yeah, we found so many different games. There were a couple duplicates, like there were 2 of this Clue game, which I thought was really interesting. I also found this memory game. I love finding games at the thrift store. I definitely love finding like vintage games to play. I also love finding educational games. There was this like counting game that I thought about getting, but I ended up not buying that. And then we also found a Clue Junior game, which I had never seen before. I thought that was pretty cool. I've never seen that. And then we went to another part of the store and we found some really cool book covers and also some like vintage wrapping paper. I love finding gift wrap. I also found this Bear in the Big Blue House tablecloth, which I thought was really cool. I love finding gift wrap and like party tablecloths and napkins and stuff like that that have like characters on them. I always think that's really fun. And if you saw, I do have that carpet in the cart, but I ended up not buying it. They also had a really big section of Christmas items, and I thought this clock was pretty cool as well. And I'm trying to see what else is there. So we also found some really nice plates. I don't think we actually purchased any on this particular day, but I'm always looking for some new dishware. I feel like we kind of need something new. We have like had the same set for a while, and we've broken several plates throughout the years, and so I've kind of thought about maybe getting something new. but I haven't found the right set just quite yet. So then I looked over here in this section. This is a lot of the glassware items, and again, just trying to find different types of dishware to replace the set that we have now. I really like the set that we have now. We got it at Dollar Tree, but unfortunately, I only bought so many of the plates and bowls, and I didn't buy like all that I could buy at the time. And so, like at Dollar Tree, sometimes things you just have them for a while and then they stop selling that item. And unfortunately, that is what happened with the set that we had. Then I saw this box of dishware and I was so excited. I was like, oh my goodness, that's perfect. That'll definitely work in our house. But then when we looked in the box, whoever donated it, maybe I'm thinking they bought the new item or maybe they were gifted that new set of dishes and the other set was in the box. And I think it was more like several different sets in one like combined section. So it's okay. I was really hoping it was going to be that set, but unfortunately it was not. But I'm still trying to find some. Then we also looked at the VHS and DVD collection, and of course I also looked at the books. I am a teacher and I love looking at books and finding books for my classroom, and I've definitely found some great books at this thrift store. Then I asked Sean if he would record me while I was doing a little thrifting and while I tried on this jacket. And I wasn't quite sure how it looked. He said that he thought it was kind of nice. I ended up not getting it, but I think it needed a little bit of like cleaning and stuff to it. I think I rolled my eyes because he said that I looked like I was in Harry Potter, which I don't think is an insult. But I was hoping, I don't know, I was hoping that I didn't look like I was in Harry Potter in this. So then I walked back a little bit and I told him to not follow me so I could get a better view of what the coat looked like. And I mean, yeah, I didn't actually get to look at it in a mirror, but it actually looks pretty nice. I did not end up buying it. So then I continued looking at the jackets, and I don't really know exactly what I'm looking for here because, like I said earlier, I have quite a few jackets already, or all that I really need for now. But I always like looking at them. I think because sometimes it's easier to look at some of like these items. Like if you look at the shirts, there are just so many shirts. But if you look at, the coats and stuff like that, it's just a little bit easier, like not as much to look at. And I kept on saying to him, "Hey, would you like to come thrifting with me?" Like just being really, really silly. Um, I'm actually saying that again, but I couldn't share this part with you with the audio because of the music, unfortunately. I must have been standing right near like the speaker or something like that. But yeah, I really love looking at all of the jackets and the dresses and the sweaters. You guys know those are some of my favorite things to find. And this was actually a vintage jacket. I thought it was really fun, but I ended up not getting that as well. I did end up buying this. I think it's the brand Cuddle Duds, and it's so comfortable. I wore it yesterday, and I absolutely love items like that. That's my dance saying that I'm excited that I found that. And I love finding things like that because I love to be really comfortable while I'm at the house, like cleaning or just relaxing, doing some video editing. And sometimes I just find things that I don't really like. I just glared at him for some reason. I'm really not sure why. But he probably said something funny. Oh, they're asking him to go thrifting with me again. Well, I'm asking you guys to go thrifting with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't share that audio with you. So, yeah, a couple more jackets we're looking at. And I always love like olive light jackets. I feel like it's something that I always find at the thrift store. But I already have one or two of those, so I don't need any of those. So we continued looking at the jackets, and I definitely love finding jackets that I can wear in several different seasons. I always have been on the lookout for like a raincoat. I haven't had one of those. I don't even know if I've ever had one of those, but something light that would like keep the rain off of me, something that like would sort of like reflect rain. Is that the right word? Resist rain. And so I haven't found something like that, but I just asked Sean again, would you like to come thrifting with me? So that's really the only jacket that I've ever like I feel like I need to try to find at some point. But yeah, then we went over to the sweaters and like hoodies section, and I found this one. It said Believe, and I think it said San Francisco Work Shirt Company. It kind of looked a little vintage, and I thought it was really cool, and I bought that. And as I'm recording this voiceover, I'm actually wearing it right now. It's super comfortable, super soft, but I really don't know anything about it. But I thought it was a really cool style. And I like looking at the sweatshirts too because it's a little easier to look through those just because there aren't as many. And I love finding vintage sweatshirts. One of my favorite finds of all time was a vintage Mighty Ducks sweatshirt that was just so cool. I ended up buying that for Sean, and unfortunately it got ripped at one point, but it only has like a small hole in it, so I definitely still wear it around the house and doing yard work and stuff like that. Again, I'm dancing because I love thrifting and I love sharing thrifting with you guys, and Sean's recording me dancing. I love thrifting, and I love taking you guys with me and looking at the sweaters. Oh, now he's dancing again. He's dancing with me. Um, so yeah, it was really fun. I have fun whenever we get to go thrifting together, and I can usually convince him to film me for, I want to say, about 5 minutes. 5 minutes is usually about how long he really wants to film me for, but I'm not complaining any amount of time that he's willing to film me. I appreciate. So this is going to be part one of this recent thrifting trip. I hope to share several different thrifting videos with you guys over the next few days, and I'm really excited to be sharing some new thrifting videos. Hopefully I'll be sharing some DIYs as well. I've also been thinking about maybe doing some Dollar Tree DIYs as well. I went to Dollar Tree to get a couple things over the holidays, and I was definitely inspired to start doing some crafting again. So yeah, I'm really excited to take you guys with me for that. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!